AI, generative AI, generative AI, generative AI, AI as AI, 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 AI. It uses AI to bring AI, 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 AI.
All right, let's talk about a huge shakeup in the world of AI. We're diving into the incredible comeback story of Google's Gemma with its brand new release, Gemma 4. Now, why should you care? Well, because powerful, open models like this one are exactly what's going to drive the next wave of AI tools that we all get to use. And what we're about to see, it's not just a minor update, it is a total game changer. So to really get how big of a deal this is, you got to see where things were just a month ago. Seriously, analysts were pretty much writing off Gemma 3. It was seen as an also-ran, lagging behind its rivals in almost every important metric. This quote right here says it all: it finished last. That's our starting line for this incredible underdog story.
And this is the heart of it. We're not talking about a gradual improvement or a small tune-up. Nope. Google just pulled off one of the biggest single-generation leaps in performance the open model space has ever seen. It has completely reshuffled the entire AI leaderboard.
So what did Google actually drop on us? Let's meet the new Gemma 4 family, because they didn't just give us one new model, they gave us 4, and each one is tailored for a specific job, from huge, power-hungry servers all the way down to the phone in your pocket.
Okay, what's so cool here is just how versatile this lineup is. You've got the heavyweight, the 31 billion parameter model for the really massive tasks that need a powerful graphics card. But then, on the other end of the spectrum, you have these incredibly efficient E models. I mean, these are designed to run on your phone or even a tiny little computer like a Raspberry Pi. It's a clear strategy. Make top-tier AI accessible absolutely everywhere.
Now for the really juicy part, the performance. This is where the story goes from interesting to revolutionary, because honestly, the numbers we're about to see are just staggering.
To really appreciate the jump, you have to see the before and after. Where Gemma 3 really struggled with complex logic, Gemma 4 just excels. It went from being, let's be honest, barely able to code, to having seriously expert-level skills. The change is like night and day.
Okay, just look at this chart. This is the GPQA Diamond benchmark, which is basically a graduate-level exam for AIs. Gemma 3 scored a respectful 42%. Not bad. But Gemma 4? It blasted past it with over 84%. The score didn't just nudge up, it literally doubled. This model is just plain operating at a whole new level of intelligence.
And if you thought that was impressive, check this out. This shows the most dramatic jump of all. We're talking competition-level math problems here. Gemma 3 was getting maybe 1 in 5 right. Gemma 4 is now knocking on the door of 90%. That is a more than 4 times over increase in skill on one of the hardest tests out there.
The story is just as wild when it comes to coding. So using the ELO rating system, kind of like how they rank chess players, Gemma 3 scored a mere 110. That's not great. But Gemma 4? It skyrockets to 2150. To put that in perspective for you, that's the level of an expert human competitive programmer. It's not even in the same league anymore. But, you know, raw power is only half the story. What makes this release a true revolution, especially for developers, is the second part of this story, a massive shift in freedom and accessibility. Look, if you're a developer or a startup trying to build a real product, the license is everything. And by switching to the industry standard Apache 2.0, Google basically just gave the entire community a massive green light. It means you can build, you can innovate, you can even sell products using this tech without having to worry about crazy legal terms. And hey, don't just take my word for it. The developer community picked up on this immediately. As this one Reddit user put it, plain and simple, the new license, this is the big deal. It just removes a huge roadblock that was there with the older Gemma models. So what's the bottom line on the license? Well, Apache 2.0 gives developers exactly what they need. It gives them autonomy, the freedom to build and customize the model however they want. It gives them control to run it wherever they want and keep their data safe. And it gives them clarity, the legal confidence to go and build a real business on this thing. So the big question is, how did Google actually pull this off? A jump this big doesn't just happen by accident. Let's pop the hood and take a look at the key tech innovations that made all of this possible.
A huge piece of the puzzle is a new thinking mode. Basically, the model takes more time to reason internally before spitting out an answer, which is what's powering those insane math scores. It's also built from the ground up to handle images and video, and it has these agentic skills built right in. But maybe the coolest part is its super efficient architecture. It's a mixture of experts, or Mo model. Think of it like having a team of specialized experts working on a problem instead of just one generalist. You get almost all of the quality with just a fraction of the compute power.
So when you put it all together, this massive leap in performance, the totally open license, and all this smarter tech, the conclusion is pretty clear. The open source AI race has a new, and I mean undisputed, leader. This matrix right here tells the whole story. In categories where competitors like Qwen and Llama used to be the champs, Gemini 4 just swept the board. We're talking best overall quality, best at math, and best at coding. It even takes the crown for efficiency, doing more with less memory, and it's now tied for having the most developer-friendly license out there. So the bottom line is simple. A month ago, Gemma was the underdog. Today, it has set a brand new bar for what open source models are capable of. For anyone who needs top-tier performance on the hardest tasks out there, Gemma 4 is now, without a doubt, the model to beat. And that leaves us with one final provocative question. Google just made a huge move, and the ball is now squarely in the court of its biggest rivals, Meta and Alibaba. The open source AI race just got a whole lot more interesting. What are they going to do next?